Well, Detour was an interesting thing. As you know, we promote the Coachella Music and Arts Festival, which takes place last week of April out in in Indio, which is almost 200 miles from Los Angeles, and we thought that we could do something on a sort of smaller scale, 6-7 months later, that was a little more convenient for the audience right in L.A., and we take advantage of some bands that were touring in that fall time period because our weather's still so good here. And we thought that the site of, a site in downtown L.A., because of the advent of rapid transit and stuff that's going on in the city, we have a lot more people gravitating towards downtown. There's more restaurants happening. Obviously, we're developing. We have a huge development across the street from Staples Center, and so we just felt the time was right to pull something off. And the city was very, very cooperative with us. It is kind of a challenge because of the site that we're at, around the construction site of the new LAPD headquarters, and, boundaried by one side by the Caltrans building and the LA Times building on the other, and, the famous, LA Times City Hall and County Courthouse, is that we call it Detour because we created a lot of traffic detours for the streets down there, in that we close them when we load into the site at 9 p.m. on the Friday night, in order to be able to go on the air with multiple stages and vendors and everything the following day at like 1. So it's really labor intensive to get all of this set up in time, and then once again struck in time for the for traffic to resume on Monday morning. So that was the challenge, and we're up to it, and really sold about 13,000 tickets. And frankly, the capacity is kind of variable, because if we see that we're selling more tickets, we can actually expand the street closure to one block further this way or not. Actually, you would need the permits in advance when I stop to think about it, but you could make it bigger if you found all of a sudden that you had a much bigger headliner or something. You could adjust to having more tickets available.